You know, as I've grown older, I've learned to appreciate cheesecake more than pie. But we're talking about the Ogryn changes. So, the Ogryn was included in today's patch, as were the other classes. I just talked about the Psyker in the last video. Now we're talking about the Ogryn. Now, the first thing that they say is fix an issue where Skullbreaker's intimidating presence was a multiplier instead of a modifier. Now, what that means is I have no idea. So, was it a times 10 multiplier to allies and coherency? Or was it like a 1.0 multiplier? I don't know. They don't say what actually changed. But now it's back to being a modifier, so it's just 10% melee, heavy melee attack damage. Working as intended, I suppose. I never really noticed if it was funky or not. But anyway, let's get into the changes. The first one is hard as nails. Now, hard as nails used to be 25% damage reduction if you have any allies that are knocked down or trapped or pinned. And so like getting dogged, getting netted by a trapper, or just getting downed or on a ledge or anything like that. You took 25% reduced damage just across the board for each one, up to a maximum of 75%. Now that's down to 20%, which is still a lot of damage reduction, but max is only 60% now. But the big change is now only counts allies within 20 meters, so it's not like a global thing. So like because it would count for if your ally was, like, I'm pretty sure it would count if your ally was like waiting to be rescued, like across the map. You would just have 20% damage reduction. So this is to like kind of counteract that for some reason. I don't really know why that had to be changed. I don't know. I guess it makes sense. Let me take a little sip of water. I don't do any vocal warm-ups before these. I just raw dog my vocal cords. Fix an issue with Raging Bull where the second attack, only the second attack was empowered. It will now trigger on all melee attacks. So, basically, the more enemies you hit, the more damage you did. But now it works on like your full chain instead of just the second one, which is good. But they did reduce the damage on Raging Bull by half. So there's no reason to. There was barely a reason to use the feat before over this one. Payback time or even knife through butter. Now there's even less reason to use this, so I don't really know why they nerfed it. And they added a HUD icon for hard as nails, so you know when you're getting it activated. But we're not done yet, because that's all the Ogryn changes, specifically. However, some weapons got changed for the Ogryn. Let me scroll down and see if I can find it. Tweaked damage output from all Ripper Gun weapons against Carapace armor from 0.01 to 0.05. And do I have one equipped? I do. Would you look at that? So, we do 8 damage now. Yay! So just more damage on that, I guess. Stab. Tweaked the damage output of the faux rend MK5 Ripper Gun and the faux rend MK6 Ripper Gun from 200,400 to 250, 500,000. Or 250,500, sorry. I guess that's like the amount it can do in a clip. Or maybe is that like the damage it can do with all its ammo?
Hello again, dumbbell.
Hello. You are smooch. That's scared. Wow, I don't like looking at you. Go back to being dead. Alright. Anyway, where was I? Increased the ammo count of the Faux Rend Ripper Gun 5 and the Faux Rend Ripper Gun 6. Oh, wait. Yes. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong line. Increase the ammo count of the Faux Rend Ripper Gun 5 to be in line with the Faux Rend Ripper Gun 2 and the Faux Rend Ripper Gun 6. I believe the one I have is the 2, yeah. So I believe the 6, if I remember correctly, is the heavy one. The 5 is the medium one. No. One of them is light. This is the medium one I'm using now. The 2. So all the ammo count's going to be like similar across the board. So it's no longer going to be... Actually, you can see they increased the ammo because I was only at like... I did not have all the spare ammo before. I don't remember what it had, but it was definitely less than 122. So they kind of buffed the ammo. They buffed the kickback quite a bit, actually. They increased the reload speed base value by 35%. So, yeah, you just chuck that shell in there now. Increased damage modifier against Carapace armor from doing 0 damage, to doing 0.05. So you can actually you do a pretty hefty chunk. Let's see what the body shot like this range. Yeah, 120 is, I mean, could be better. And obviously, up close and personal. On a heady, you send them flying back. Increased damage against Maniac enemies from 0.9 to just straight 1. It's like these guys. Oh, no. Which one's Maniac? You. So yeah, 1385. Come back to life, please. Bam. To 1422 and a heady up close. Sir, you don't have a face. Go back to being dead. And mutant, just for fun. 1473. Pretty good. Now, I'm not a big kickback guy. But I don't know, maybe I'll use it now. They increased the ranged cleave from 1.5 to 2.5. I believe that's the pierce. So let me go on the side here and try to get a bunch in. See, yeah, it just pierces more enemies now, which is a good thing. Increased ammo reserve base values by 5, so it just got an ammo buff on the kickback across the board, no matter what percentage of ammo you have, which is beautiful. Increased minimum effectiveness range from 5 to 8 meters, and maximum effective range from 8 to 15 meters. So it got a huge range buff. So like, let's see if we can hit this guy back here. I wish there were like markers on the floor to tell me how far. So yeah, you're doing pretty good damage from pretty far away. See that? Well, not on those guys, but on like the shitty enemies, yeah, sure. Which is good because it's a shotgun, right? And then the cleavers. I don't actually have any of the cleavers, but the other two cleavers have a stab attack, like as they're part of their combo. It now deals increased damage to flak armor, which is you, right? Yeah, so maniacs and stuff. Because that's Carapace. You flak armor too? Yeah, so any like gunners, shit like that. I think these guys are technically flak armor. Yeah. So you'll be doing more damage to those with the knife. They increase it from 0.8 to 0.1 for flak armor, and that's only on the stab attacks. So not like the normal swings, like not like these swings aren't buffed, but like the stab will be. And then on Carapace armor from 0.05 to 0.25, so you'll be actually doing quite a bit of damage to those as well if you need to. And stab attack damage to flak, Carapace, and resistant increased from 1 to 1.1. So it's a big damage increase across the board. Well, not big, but you know what I'm saying. Damage increase across the board for the Krork MK6 cleaver and the Krork MK4 cleaver, which are the other two variants he has. They increased the sweep speed on the Krork MK4 cleaver's second heavy attack by 30%. So your chain's going to be faster. Chain time into second heavy attack and from other actions is decreased by 0.15 seconds. So you just basically it's an increased attack speed. Fix the bug where weapon special couldn't be used while blocking for all cleavers. Good. Brunt special MK1 Bully Club second heavy attack sweep speed increased by 30% and chain time into it from other actions is decreased by 0.15 seconds. More attack speed on the cleaver, very good. Or not the cleaver, the bonk stick, very good. Tweaked the Orestes MK assault. Oh, right, that's no longer into the Ogryn weapons. Let me just see if there's anything I missed. Fix instances with the MK cleavers. Grenadier Gauntlet, where on certain attacks you can miss an enemy with a swing when standing. So they fix some hit reg issues. Yep, here's the increased Lawrence MK5 kickback damage range from 850 to 1150 to 900 to 1350. I assume that's the that goes in hand with the increased damage range, so they increase the max damage you can do at those ranges. Fix some curio stuff, then cosmetics, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's pretty much all the Ogryn changes, save for a couple bug fixes that don't seem to be related to him. So, let's get into a game. Alrighty. That man's head is glowing. Nice. I'm using the kickback just because I want to test it out since it got buffed pretty handily, I'd say. Oh yeah, look at that, I have so much more ammo. 35.
The cult mechanics think the Emperor's design is written cogs and pistons. Fools!
Hurry up! Get that door open!
Maru does not like the Zealot. How did he do that? Holy shit, it's Marcus Kruber. You know, there's a Marcus Kruber mustache. I don't know if he knows that. Although he might not have Vermintide. But no, why would you name yourself Marcus Kruber if you don't have Vermintide? Interesting. Oh, that feels better already. Cease. Oh yeah, look at the bottom there. The toughest nail is an icon now. It's great because there's nothing going on, but it's there. God, the kickback feels. Now I can actually like. Kickback already just feels better, you know? Obviously, it's not going to be. Oh man, I was hoping to knock him off. I still think it's like the Ripper gun's better, but now the kickback is definitely like on par with the Ripper gun, which is nice. Yes, I agree, Zealot. Eat it. Eat the rich and all that. Thank you. I killed something over there. Yeah, the range is so much better now. Which is good because the boomsticks are always fun. So having boomsticks be good, even better. Soup. I'm not a big soup guy. I'm gonna say it. Not a big soup person. Like, if I'm eating the soup, I want like a tortilla soup or something, you know? I'm not like, I like stews a lot more. I know that's like, oh, what's the difference between a soup and a stew? If you don't know the difference between a soup and a stew, there's no help for you, you know? Like, I'm a big fan of beef stew, chicken stew. I'm indifferent to cabbage stew. I don't really like cabbage, but I'll eat it, you know? Like, as long as there's, like, something else in it. If it's just cabbage and there's no, like, other meat or main part of it, I'm like, come on, bro. I missed. But, you know. You're not killing nobody. You're getting souped. I missed. Probably should use my full charge, huh? That was who is in the what now? You reload 30% quicker. Super crowd. It's actually so good for horde clearing now because it's got so much more cleave. And that 0.1 or that 1. It's like 1.5 cleave increase or something, which is... Excuse you, sir. Which is always nice. More cleave on shotgun weapons. It's just fun. I missed. Wow, I knocked over the mauler all the way back there, well. Follow that. Excuse you, sir, you're supposed to fall over. That reload speed feels so much better. I can feel like the damage, the max damage increase. You feel it for sure. Soup. Excuse you. Excuse you. I missed. Oh, I think I just saved Marcus Cooper for more damage, maybe? I'm hiding behind this pillar. What? What?
The dog is neutralized. Please remember combat control.
The conveyor leads right to the open
Spin move. Oh, there's no helping that guy. And he's gonna leave. In 3, 2. I'm just gonna res. Okay.
I won't forget this brute.
Hello? That's a beast of Nurgle. Oh, I'm gonna get forward. This is the first time I fought two monstrosities at once. Apparently so. We're gonna get bored. Yep. The zealot went too far ahead. Spit me out. Don't spit me out this way, please. Don't spit me out this way. Don't spit me off the edge. All I ask is you don't do what you just did to me. Souped. No, I have no way to get. Pick it up. You're
Where's your glory, shouting? I am in your dust, fools.
going back to my med kit. Alright, I gotta go save the veteran now. I'm coming, pal. It's not this way. I wonder how many times the veteran has said that. Oh, god damn it, the plague Ogryn tanked it. I'm getting. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Where's the Charlotte? Well, that certainly happened. I'd just like to point out that the Zealot was so far ahead it triggered the Beast of Nurgle after the Plague Ogryn.
Don't ignore me. Makes me angry. I am unstoppable!
You know, I respect the attempt, I guess. Well, this is why we don't run ahead. I would type it, but I don't feel like being petty at the moment. Well, this video is already going on for 20 minutes. I think I'll just end it there, because I am getting a little tired. It's a little less high quality. Didn't really get to show off too much of the toughest nails, but we did show off the kickback, and we did read the Ogryn patch notes. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mother, but you better have brushed your teeth. Have a good one.